'Cause like the actual game. Oof, John, if you want it, bro, I can give you my info. Cause fucking when I gave Stefan my shit, Stefan fucking ranked up faster than I did.
I'm almost rank 100.
Yeah. I just hit rank 50 last night because of me grinding on fucking Warzone, Stefan. I stayed up till 4:30 in the morning playing Warzone, okay? Fuck it. Here, John, I'll just DM you my info.
I'll have to deactivate your account off my end, Sam, so you can activate on his.
All I gotta do is just go to the PlayStation, store kind of website, Stefan, and to do it that way. Kinda. I think. I'll have to go check. Yes.
Nicely executed curl route.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. But it'll be 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Hill, the intended receiver once again, but now it's 3rd and goal. Two completions haven't moved him any closer, and likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here.
Oh, wait, shit, were you talking about, John?
To the end zone,
where you called Haley a thing? Uh-huh.
How about the defensive stand here from 1st and goal? 3 straight incompletion.
Yeah, I think people
he's like, she's a cutie pie thing, my Bob.
But once the first incompletion happened, it's almost like they were committed.
I was like, first of all, you don't tell a girl or talk about a girl that you would crush on a thing, for one.
So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal.
My voice is so cancer.
This one just a chippy. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. And I don't think this was blocked. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? The turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into first downs and hopefully points.
Oof, I would join y'all on Red Dead, but I don't got it. Okay, I had to delete it so I could get fucking Modern Warfare and NFL.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
I mean, I can get it back. It won't take long to re-download it.
They're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Oh, yeah.
And it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is.
No, but it was in yours. That's why I said it was in mine, and so you'd check yours, because I knew it wasn't in mine.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now. As
it took you this long enough to realize what I was meaning.
This will be taken short. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Get sacked, bitch.
Now Joe Flacco and the offense heading back out onto the field. He and his team, they have had a rough go of it here in this first half. Maybe time for him to put his foot down here in the second quarter.
Put his foot down and become a little more
What are they
accurate
selling?
throwing the
They're
football. He's only
selling
thrown 2
chocolates.
interceptions. He's trying to find a way to equal things out, and instead of it going to the opponents, get it to his
You
own
rub it on your
receivers and find the
skin,
end zone.
and you'll live
No
forever.
touchdown passes yet either.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now a hit, and Flacco drops the football. It's loose.
Yeet.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because
I have a
this is
whole
the quarterback.
fucking
The ball
stash
gets
full
away
of
from
bang in
him.
my room.
Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense.
I
and
also
usually
have
looking
another
in the
energy
other
drink called
direction,
Rain.
downfield, or
It's
moved
just
away
like
from
Bang,
it.
but
In
it's a
this case, though,
Coca-Cola
a
version of
teammate is
Bang.
able to come up with the ball.
And they're equally as good. Yeah.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run him here. And he'll be a couple
My
yards
dad's
shy
work
of the
sells
20
bangs, so I
at
get
the
bangs for
18.
free. I have like
It'll
2
be a
mini
gain of
refrigerators
7,
full of
but I'd
bang.
imagine we'll see the punt team here on 4th down. Well, they did go run.
If I
so
could, I
you're
would
right,
send
maybe a
Haley
little more
some.
breathing room for 4th down.
No one wants to be accused of playing it safe, right? But instead, they would just reverse it and say, we're playing it smart.
Monsters and Rockstar have ball spring in them. I hope you realize that.
The Broncos
You know what a
send
bang
out their
is,
punter
right?
now.
It's like
Standing
a
right on
sports
his own
drink.
5-yard line. He steps
Yeah.
into this one, and this
So
is
it's
a
healthier,
rocket.
but it
Watch
tastes
out for
better.
Hill on the return.
People would say, are you sponsoring it? No, this ain't a sponsor.
sponsor.
I'm just saying. Like, I get fucks with bangs.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this
Get it,
first half.
get it, get it.
That's
Touchdown.
gonna be caught. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams, 49 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
I
Getting
am
your
so
back
not
involved,
ready for
what's the
Wednesday,
importance there in the
John.
passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches.
I have
because he's going
16
to cover,
teeth left in
and
my
you get him into
mouth.
space, which is
As
where
soon as
he
I get
likes
my
to operate
stitches
with the
out
ball
in my
his
mouth,
hands.
they're gonna pull out the others.
Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he
And
goes.
Stefan
into the
calls
end
me
zone.
Sir Gummy Pants because I'm gonna be gummy on mine.
I said, I guess I'll have to call you Gummy.
I will be getting my dentures the same day I get my 16 teeth out. So joke's on you. And I can't really eat steak with
Butker now to add the
dentures.
extra
So
point.
joke's on me as well. Yeah, I'm totally gonna fucking do that.
Offense.
So that'll back him up 5.
You fucking go to the work, Jim. What you drinking? Steak.
Butker on for the PAT. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. And they're able to get the connection on a long touchdown pass. And that's one of the easiest
I
drive
still
summaries
can't
you'll
believe
ever
they
see.
beat the
One
fucking
play,
49ers in the Super
touchdown.
Bowl. Because, okay, the Chiefs for the first 3 quarters, they fucking sucked. I was fucking...
It's
yeah.
always the last fucking quarter someone makes a comeback.
Because it was like 55 to 51. I bet 1,000. See, because I was, okay, not gonna lie,
Now
I was
after
getting
the touchdown,
heated.
here's
You could ask
Butker on to
Stephen
kick it
Lou.
away.
I was like, fuck this. I switched to the San Francisco 49ers. And as soon as I saw the Chiefs making their comeback, I was like, fuck them. I'm going back to the damn Chiefs. I never saw my $1,000 that day, but you know,
the rest of the offense march back onto the field. They've got to be thinking, how can we get him a little bit more involved here? Second quarter, you're down, and really, he's been out of the mix.
I would agree with that, and oftentimes you hear, well, we're just taking what the defense is giving us, but sometimes that's just not good enough. Sometimes you have to take what you want, and that means getting him the football.
Yeah, so far just a single catch in this game.
Their
throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Looking to throw again on second down. Flacco.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. First and 10, and Flacco looking to throw. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s. So
you know, I wanted to say something, but I'm not going to.
And for the third time here in this
no, because I'm live streaming. I can get my shit taken down straight.
Picked off around the 37, and he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
If I remember it after lunch, most of it.
So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half.
And no, it's not about David either.
Let's be honest, we're thinking about it.
Well, it can be if you look at it the way
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game.
Hulu.
So they've got to win
nice of you to, you know,
do they think he can snap it back into gear?
Drop in.
Maybe change up the play calling to help
faces.
him out a little bit.
Good starting field position for him as they come up first and 10 at the 45. Throwing now is Mahomes. He's airing it out for Williams. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
How'd your eye doctor go there,
teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. They've got this big lead. They said, forget 1, we want 2. Instead, they got 0.
Unbelievable they didn't even attempt it. From the 15-yard line, what are they thinking? I do know this. When you fake one in this situation with that type of a lead, especially from the 15-yard line, oh, boy. I tell you what.
I already deal with like 3, and they're not mine. I helped to raise them.
Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown them a little bit.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Let's not be a John and make fun of me. That is... It's okay to be blind. I mean, I'm half blind, but, you know, I get through it.
Flacco.
Fun fact for you, too. Blind people work well. Some people have bad eyesight that are also sometimes blind. Wear glasses.
And that'll bring up second down.
You win alone, girl.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome everyone to this abridged
John, do you think I can run it all the way to the fucking field goal?
Report. This one is maybe not exactly in the bag yet, but there is definitely a big mountain to climb in this third quarter. The teams are already back out there,
so close.
Let's not waste any time, as we'll turn it back over to Brandon
So
Goddard.
close.
Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit.
I know, but I was close.
Quarter number 3. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some.
He's got it at the 15.
Oof, that pass, bro.
Tight end Kelsey for a big one. 49 yards. Well, you had all halftime to think about what you wanted to do.
Get the fuck out of here, Denver. Nobody likes you.
Does that not beg the question? What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover as a possibility? Because they just gave up a big, big game.
Well, because you say it in a joking way.
So how about this for
See, in my opinion,
inside the 15
if somebody just says it in an aggressive manner, calling a girl a bitch, like, they're not regular.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes.
Whatever, they're honestly fake.
And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game.
That, or when they fucking mistreat him. I can make a fucking little YouTube rant video again and just rant about fucking men. And how they treat
action, it's Mahomes. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And now it's third down. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first. But at least it's 4th down.
I'm going to go with the try.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a... Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey. With that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards. Now with the season over, Lamar Jackson has been speculated. He's the MVP, Coach of the Year. John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Michael Thomas,
I said, hey,
Stephon Gilmore, Offensive and Defensive Players of the Year, Offensive and Defensive Rookies of the Year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa.
No matter how you say hey, John, it still says hey.
No surprise there.
Not to mention the #1 award that the NFL gives out, the one that they give the most.
Yes, I'm well aware of this.
The most attention to, and the one that they want trumpeted the most. That's the Walter Payton Man of the Year, because that represents the totality of a player in the NFL, not just what they do on the field, but off the field as well. And that goes to Calais Campbell, the defensive tackle for the Jacksonville Jaguars. What a great award. Congratulations, Calais.
If it was me, I'd beat the fuck out of him.
Flacco. It's caught by Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Get that to my
Another big
fucking
gain
yard.
that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So now 1st and 10.
I get $25
at the 46.
sometime today, and I'll buy another
Now
PSN card.
contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Nice.
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Oh my god. John, I'm sorry to say this, but if you do that, you look like a faggot.
They will come up on a 1st and 5 following the encroachment penalty.
This Broncos count. Nah, fam. Sorry, but you got it all wrong.
On the give to Lindsay. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks.
Broncos, well,
okay.
They're not bad.
No gain there on 1st and 5, and it leaves them with a more standard 2nd down. Another run by Lindsay. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
These Broncos.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it.
My sister's a Denver Broncos fan, my dude.
To hold it to a short game.
They're ass.
And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down where they are, they've got to pay it
What,
off.
you get the horses in the back, bruh? I mean, shit.
So on 4th down, on comes Brandon McManus.
Oh, I have a tattoo
the
gun.
Field goal unit for the Broncos. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And
I literally have like a whole tattoo kit.
He never had
Like,
it on line. It's well wide to the left, and this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day.
All I gotta do is cross 3 or 2 states, and I'll be in Illinois.
Brandon, so apparently, neither guy is immune.
And now here comes Kansas City. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine.
It's a good thing my live stream can't hear you, John.
To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Chiefs won't be back in the Super Bowl in the 50s. Bruh, okay, the Chiefs made it to the Super Bowl. I'm glad they did because they have Patrick Mahomes, who is a great quarterback, so they'll probably make it to another Super Bowl again. I see it. But probably against the Green Bay Packers, though.
This
instead of the 49ers.
Now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that.
Patrick Mahomes is only 24 years old, and he fucking made it
Mahomes
into the
to throw. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Sammy Watkins, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes.
That was a dangerous throw towards the end zone. Boy, did it hang up there forever. Wanted to run up there and pull it down out of the sky.
Yeah, felt like it really should have been intercepted. Lucky to have that one back.
You've got to be more careful when you're that close to the goal line.
And going deep. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys.
Bro, they haven't even made it to this year's Super Bowl.
Here as this one continues to go.
Get the fuck out of here, dog.
Butker now to add the extra point. This one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
The reason why the Chiefs haven't made it to any of the Super Bowl is because they haven't been playing good.
Chiefs hitting pay dirt.
Except for this year.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Until they get the coronavirus shit figured out, but yeah.
This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And
bro, fucking
through
Chiefs are the AFC,
and this
dog.
passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league,
you got me fucked up.
that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard after the 25. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll go again with Lindsey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. We're back now in KC. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. 3rd down. Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. And that will be incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. And the back really
The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Here's Hill on the return. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over.
Nah, fam. The Chiefs will actually be up there.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbound.
As long as they keep Patrick Mahomes, they'll be
set. On the pitch and catch.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football,
Patrick Mahomes
catching
is
it
like
in your
their
hands
good
or
luck charm
cradling
right
it,
now. That's how
comes
they won
together
the
with the
fucking
legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
This is their first one they had in 50 years.
24-yard touchdown.
So this is their second
his
one.
Guys continue to
But in
pour
50
it on.
years.
So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant
So if they keep Patrick Mahomes
privately,
and the way he's going, he will win.
That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
So they are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will swell by 1 more. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time.
Okay there, bud. Three wins doesn't mean that you own AFC, by the way. I hope you realize that.
Now
Just
after
do
the
it on the live
touchdown,
stream.
here's Butker on to kick it away.
He says that the
Short
fucking
kick
Broncos
here, fielded
own
about the
AFC
17.
West, which they
And they're
really
gonna start this
don't.
drive in pretty good shape as they get
But
up past
it's your
the
opinion.
30. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points.
Bruh,
Okay,
I-
I'm being facetious here. But you get points. You feel
I
a little
did
bit
take a
better
nap.
about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Flacco. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
They look to throw on 1st and 10 with Flacco. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on. And just
he's still pretty like young, and he knows
After
what
the
he's
incomplete
doing.
pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Passing play.
I mean,
Flacco.
yeah, he may not like fully
He's got it
understand the
complete to
Super Bowl
Courtland Sutton.
because this
And
is
he'll
his
be
first
brought
Super Bowl
down with a
he's been
first
to.
down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs'
But he's been
31-yard
with the
line.
Chiefs
You
for
know I'm
like
going to lean towards the defender, right? You know
3
I'm
years
going to
now.
do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it.
So,
but the truth of the
he
matter
still has
is
many years to come
that
for the
ball was
Super
not
Bowl.
streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Flacco now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They go pass again with Flacco. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
Nice game there, partner. But
What I
you and
don't
both know
understand
that
is
won't
how
do
the
anything for
Denver
the final score. They're not gonna win
fucking
this
Green Bay
Right now, they're
Packers.
playing for pride and
Okay,
fantasy points.
they were so
And
close
just to erase that goose egg,
getting to
nobody
the
wants
Super
to be
Bowl with
shut
the
out.
Chiefs. If it wasn't for Aaron Rodgers fucking himself up many times with his throw, they would have made it. But I believe that
Finally,
Aaron
a first
Rodgers
red
purposely
zone
did what
opportunity
he
for
did
these
to
guys.
make them
They've got a
not go to the
1st and
Super
10 at the 17. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he'll
Because
go
he's
down
seen
here
how
at
well the Chiefs have been
12-yard line.
playing other teams.
5 yards is the
And the
tally on
Chiefs
first down.
and
That
the
brings up
Packers are
2nd and
both
5.
AFC teams.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage.
With how the
He'll
Chiefs
take that
made it to the
anytime you
Super
hand
Bowl
the ball
with
to a back.
Patrick Mahomes and the way he's been playing.
After the pickup of 5,
And they
here's
were
2nd and 5.
basically did not want to go against them. The only team that wanted to go against them was the
Flacco
49ers.
looks to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Tim Patrick that time.
Well, yeah, that's the Texans. But the 49ers got all cocky and shit,
Lacking much
and
success.
they
Just 2
made
for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Give him a couple on the run.
But the
as it
fucking
brings up
Packers,
a 4th
though,
down.
Aaron
It
Rodgers
appeared to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he
would
saw
have
the
been a
run
little
develop.
bitch.
That appeared to be
They
a
would've
case
made it.
of see ball, get ball.
And then it would have been a real good fight with them during the Super Bowl.
So out comes the field goal
Don't get me
team
wrong,
now for
I'm a
the
huge
2nd time
Packers
here
fan
today.
as well. Fucking cheeseheads, bro.
And McManus able to put it through. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame him one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg. And they're at least trying to finish out strong.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Okay. So are the Broncos, my dude.
And out
So are
come the Chiefs now. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point.
That's why they haven't really made it to the Super Bowl in like the past 10
You've
years.
been a part of as a player, a broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out. And no one wants to go back to those memories. But, you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, you know, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Well, obviously, that begs the question, what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles, the Rams.
Yeah.
Their second meeting of the season, and the Rams turned it around from the first one and blew out the Seahawks.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes
that's caught inside the 20. That goes for a gain of 31. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
The previous play is under review.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, your Broncos suck.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Damian Williams, the man he was looking for. And it's 3rd down. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to
Believe
limit
what
him.
you
And
wanna
what a lot
believe.
of teams do, they'll double him, use a
I'm not
linebacker
gonna let
underneath,
some
a safety
ignorant
over the top.
fucking
Sometimes they'll just take a corner,
fucking
maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger
tell me
guy,
I'm
and put him
wrong.
on a man-to-man to
Which
try and limit
I'm
his
not,
touches. Just keep
but
mixing it up, give him
you do
different
you,
angles,
boo.
different looks, like a good boxer does.
So it's 3 more points, and
Yeah,
that
they
lines
ain't
this thing
all
out even
that.
further here in the 4th.
They didn't make it to this
way,
year's
you
Super
can
Bowl,
never have enough points, but
they
this
suck.
widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
So why did the Chiefs beat them?
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Out there to start their next drive, Phillip Lindsay and the Broncos. And there are the numbers. Got off to that torrid hot start. We thought he was in for maybe a career day. Not the case.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the first half. But let's give a little bit of credit to the guys on the other side of the ball. They went in at halftime, made a few adjustments. And you know what else? They didn't lose their confidence in their ability to play. Because a lot of times you get beat down in the first half, it gets ugly in the second half. They've come out with a new resolve and a renewed determination.
Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now. Because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
I heard a little goat too.
Come on.
They'll try the draw.
I wonder why there was a
Lindsay.
little goat.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Just rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
3rd down, Flacco from the gun. Open man, and that's his tight end, Jake Butt. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Flacco from the gun. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. He was looking to get it to Phillip Lindsay.
Coronavirus.
And it's second down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Maybe I should go to Denver and give this dude some coronavirus, John.
And again, it's Flacco to throw. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. The coverage good that time by Kendall Fuller. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Flacco. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go forward on 4th. They're going to look to throw on 4th with Flacco. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kendall Fuller. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points
That was the game,
but
I will catch you on next time.
They can't help but feel